And if your eyes are closed, you're welcome to keep them closed. We'll bring a bit of movement to our practice. Take a nice big inhale, reach the arms up. Feel that lengthening through the spine. Really reach through the fingertips. And then meeting the hands together. Exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart space. And we'll go again. This time take the arms round. So big inhale, scooping upwards. Reach and stretch. And exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart space. And we'll go once more. Inhale and exhale. Now taking the arms up, inhale to reach. As we exhale, bring the left hand to the right knee and the other hand just behind you. Finding a gentle twist. Staying soft in the hands. And then inhaling back to center, reach the arms up. And as we exhale this time, bring the right hand to the left knee, other hand just behind you. Gentle twist. Great for wringing out any tension through the body. Inhale to reach back to center. And this time as we exhale, bringing the hands forwards, bringing the chest towards the ground. And don't worry if you're super far away from the earth. We can be up here as well. We can tuck the chin. And take a second to breathe and feel the back body stretch and open. And then using the fingertips, gently walk yourselves back up and we'll transition to a tabletop position. So moving mindfully, moving slowly, bring the wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hip points. And finding our foundations here, so pressing into the fingertips, pressing into the tops of the feet. Feeling grounded as we move through today. We'll move into our cat-cow. So taking a big breath in, release through the belly, draw those shoulder blades back and lift the chest and eye line forwards. And then as we exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, press away from your foundations. We'll go twice more. Big inhale to come forwards. Eye line coming up, shoulders away from the ears. And exhale to round through. Last time, big inhale to come forwards. Feel that stretch through the front of the body. And exhale to round through and press away. Tucking the chin. And then return to your neutral spine, so nice and long through the neck, tummy pulling in. Curling our toes under, we're just to take a moment here, bring a little bit of heat to our practice. Press into the fingertips, draw the belly button in and up. We're going to hover the knees off of the floor, so just a few inches away from the ground. Take a big breath in. As we exhale, bring those knees to hover. Keep the neck nice and long, tummies gently tucking in. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then lower the knees back on the 1. Uncurl the toes. One more cat-cow. Inhale to release the belly, open the chest. Exhale to round through, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. And then return to your neutral spine. Curling the toes again. This time we'll move into our first down facing dog. So curling the toes, press into each of the toes, big breath in. Exhale to peel those hips up towards the ceiling. Melt the heart space back. And just paying attention to how the legs are feeling this afternoon. So if they're a little bit stiff, you might want to bend the knees generously here. Give yourselves a bit of space. Alternatively, you can walk out through the heels. So press into one heel and then press into the other heel, walking it out. So I encourage you to find what feels good for you in this moment. There's no right or wrong. Making sure you're safe and feel comfortable. Now from here, we're going to take a big breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to bring the right foot to the front of the mat. And you can use your hand here to help you if you need to. So bringing the right foot forwards and lowering the left knee down. You can keep the toes at the back curled under or ground down through the top of the foot. We'll take a big breath in here. Inhale, reach the arms up. take the eye line towards the ceiling if it feels comfortable. Gentle stretch here. And then exhale, rain the fingers back down to the ground. Plant the left hand next to the right foot. Inhale, open up to the right. Nice twist here. Maybe take the eye line to the ceiling. Reach those fingers towards the ceiling. Make sure we're not collapsing into that lower hand. One more breath cycle here. And exhale, bring the hand back down to the mat. Curl the left toes under, lift the back knee, and then stepping back with that right foot to a high plank position. Now just checking in with the feet here, making sure we've got a little bit of distance between them. Take a breath in and then exhale, send the hips up, down facing dog. And again, acknowledging where we're at. Taking a breath in, and as we exhale, step forwards with the left foot this time. And again, you can use your hand for a bit of assistance. Lower the back knee, and your choice to keep the toes curled under or ground down through the top of the foot. Inhale, reach the arms up. Gentle heart opener here, so lifting through the chest, reaching through those fingertips. One more breath. Exhale to rain it down. Plant the right hand next to the left foot. Inhale, open up to the left side of the mat. Reaching with those fingertips. Lifting up and away from your foundations. And then with your next exhale, bringing that hand back down to the ground. Plant the hands. Curl the toes under on the back foot. And step to your high plank. And we'll hold here for a little longer this time. So again, finding a little bit of heat in the core. Think about pressing into the heels so we're active through the legs. Belly button gently coming in and up. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, lower the knees on the 1. Perfect. Taking a second here if we need to, give the wrists a bit of a rotation if they're feeling a little stiff. And then we'll move into our down facing dog once more. So when you are ready, curling the toes under, send the hip points up, melt the heart space back. Play around with the posture if you want to. Again, you can pedal out through the feet, you can grow heavy in the heels, grounding you down. Press into the hands and the fingers. One more breath cycle wherever you are. And then as we come into our next exhale, stepping forwards with the right foot again. And then you can use that hand at the back of the thigh if needed. Now the choice to lower the back knee or keep it raised this time. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up and over. So a little bit more activation through the legs. Hugging the legs to the midline, so engaging the inside of the thighs. Taking one more breath here, and as we exhale, we're going to take a gentle twist to the right side of the mat. So arms are coming out nice and long, twisting, thinking warrior 2 arms. Finding a gentle twist, press into the back heel. And this is great for wringing out any tension. Almost imagine yourselves like a tea towel, wringing out any unneeded stress and anxiety. We're holding here for a little bit of time, guys. I know, let's embrace it. No need to panic, we're doing great. One more breath. Inhale, reach those arms back through to center. Exhale to lower. Perfect. Stepping to your high plank once more. Big breath in, checking in with those feet. And if they're fully together, small step apart. As we exhale, send the hips up. Down facing dog for the last time today, so make it a good one. And with your next exhale, step forwards with the left foot. So nothing fancy, stepping forwards however you feel comfortable, and the choice to lower the back knee or keep it raised. Big inhale to lift those arms up and over, active through the legs. You've got it. And with your next exhale, gently twist to the left side of the mat, lengthening through the arms, pressing into that back heel. And if you can't get the full twist, don't worry, we can be halfway, slight angle at the front of the mat. And again, we're breathing here, we're having a great time. One more breath cycle. Inhale, reach the arms back through to center. Exhale to rain it down. Plant the hands, step to your high plank just for a second, and then lower to the knees. Bring your big toes together. Gently walk the knees out to either side. So we can have our knees as wide as the yoga mat, or maybe in slightly depending on our flexibility. With your next exhale, sink the hips back into our extended child's pose. And just notice if the breath has sped up, if we've lost that connection. Take a moment to recenter. And then from here, if it feels good, gently walk both the hands to the right side of the mat. And then put the left hand on top of the right. So we're getting a nice stretch here all the way down the side body. And once you arrive, you can relax the head. And again, deepening through the breath. Show yourself some kindness and some compassion in these last couple of postures. Really stretching out, deepening the breath. Now finding a little bit of connection here, we're going to gently walk the fingertips to the left side of the mat and then pop your right hand on top of the left as we come to rest and feel that stretch on the right side of the body. And now slowly bring the hands back to center. Take a second here if you need to. Feel that opening through the hips and the stretch through the side body. And then when you're ready, use the hands to gently walk yourselves back up. And then we'll come into a seated position where we started today's practice. So if you have your blanket or your pillow nearby, you can pop it underneath you here. And finding a nice comfortable seat, hands can be resting on the knees. Or if you want to bring one last bit of movement, just like we started off today, we're going to take a big inhale, reach the arms up and over. Exhale, hands to heart. Really focusing on that breath, big cleansing inhale. And then emptying out through the exhale, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. Once more, inhale, biggest one yet. And then just sigh everything out as we bring the hands in front of the heart. Well done, everyone. Now you can keep the hands here. You can bring the hands to rest on the knees. If you want to move on and do a quiet meditation, you can switch off the Instagram live. If not, we'll bring this practice to a close. So again, the hands can be resting on the knees or meeting in front of the heart space. The light in me honours the light in you. Thank you so much for joining me if you stuck around. Namaste.